crazy heartthrob, and I'm 18 years old, and my current relationship status is basically single, finding myself, similar to what she said. And for work, I am self-employed. I do tarot readings, and I'm a psychic for a living, and I'm also a life coach and an artist, practically doing any type of art, singing, dancing, any form of expression. I'm pretty much so good at. Toxic relationship I did have. I was really, really young. I was a freshman. He was a senior.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
At the end of the day, we all have a soul. We all have our own moral compass. Like you are Muslim, so I would assume that since your culture is already about, kind of downplaying women and not treating them as a person, is more of an object. Yeah, you be having them wearing the ankle socks neck to toe and shit, like shit. But
you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
It's to protect their modesty.
Okay, but you can protect your modesty without actual, changing your whole perception of yourself.
No, it's to protect their modesty, because the way men view women is men tend to look at women as sex objects. Women tend to look at men as success objects.
Yes.
So what Islam has done is it protects women from being sexualized by a man that they meet that they don't know by dressing a certain way.
Yeah, boy.
That's why they have them cover their hair, cover their body, to protect their beauty for the man that actually marries her and her close male counterparts. Because when a woman sexualizes herself,
yes,
right, and dresses a certain way, men are going to look at her and objectify her.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
So that is why that institution is put there to protect women from men objectifying them.
I feel like Muslim culture has paranoia, because that's funny how you say like they refuse to objectify women.
This is the part that pissed me off.
If you go back, I heard something about the Twin Towers, how they even the 9/11, the planes or Muslim people, they said they were promised a whole bunch of virgins in heaven.
What did he say?
A whole bunch of virgins in heaven. So it's like when you instill that within yourself so much, you get paranoid out of things that you're gonna expect from your other culture and shit like that.
Keeps using shaming language like paranoia.
So it's like Islamic culture is so paranoid to, women being objectified because they objectify women themselves, basically. A lot.
Right.
Barbaric. Come on, 72. How many virgins in heaven they said?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
If they crash the planes and stuff like that, they're already sexualizing women as a whole. So
okay,
you
so if we want to get into this,
and plus with the multiple wives, that's sexualization. Because if you had emotional connection with somebody, you wouldn't need multiple partners and multiple wives. If you already share something with somebody on an emotional basis, then that means you're complete sex based. You want to have seeds.
Polygamy. So you mentioned a lot there. Number one, polygamy is designed more so not for sex, but to raise children in a large family unit. Because when you have multiple women and you can have multiple children, spread the legacy more. And then on top of that,
sex.
you have, but you don't understand. Polygamy is not just about sex. It's more about being able to raise more children, have a bigger family, and propagate society. That's what polygamy is originally designed for. Yeah. Number two, you mentioned Islam, is what's the word you want to use here? It was paranoid about female sexuality.
Yeah.
It's not just Islam. Since the beginning of time, every single religion has repressed female sexuality to some degree.
Dick eating, right?
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts is not facts. It's not facts.
Oh, y'all dick eating.
It's facts. It's facts.
Yes.
So it's not just Muslims that have it. Pretty much, think about it. Look at Asia, and you go to you go to the Middle East, whatever it is. Every society that have never met each other since ancient times have repressed female sexuality. Why? Because they know that when a woman is sexualized and liberated, it's going to cause issues. Look at the clown world that we're in right now in the West. We have the lowest birth rates.
Yes.
We have the highest divorce rates.
Yes.
We have children growing up in fatherless homes. We have degenerates higher than any other time. This is what happens when you let women sexually liberate. And that's fine. I don't care. Like, hey, we're enjoying a decline. We're doing our thing. It is what it is. What I'm saying is that who suffers as a long-term consequence of this?
Women.
Families and women. Because women, a large predicator of female happiness is having a family and children.
Men have the highest suicide rates.
So y'all suffering too.
Yeah,
Just
of
don't
course,
vocalize it.
everyone suffers. But what I'm saying is that women in general, right, have lower predicators of happiness from not having children and a family. Like that's just what it is. So it's not just Islam. I don't know why you're just trying to say, oh, Islam is paranoid about it.
No,
Every
I'm
religion,
just
Christianity, Judaism, every major religion today has had a history of repressing female sexuality for a woman's own good.
Thank you for your money.
Grease junkies do it yourself.
Bodak Orange.
Bodak Orange can tell the future, but she can tell when she's getting finessed. Oh, hilarious.
Are you retarded? In the beginning of the show, I specifically said I stay out of relationships. So you not listening. Greasy junkies, DUI, whatever the fuck. Greasy junkies.
Because you said you're a fortune teller, right?
Well, not a fortune teller. I wouldn't say. I'm a
tarot
psychic.
card.
Looks like
Psychic.
she's not the only
Okay,
one who's
psychic.
not listening.
All right.
Exactly. Looks like you know the motherfucker.
Well, there's like 10 of you here mentioning different careers and everything else like that. Tarot reading wouldn't that be include reading the future?
Oh no! I wasn't like talking to you. I was talking to the guy, the thing. I wasn't coming at you.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah, if it's shoe fits, because I was even talking about you. So
Myron just asked a simple question, and they turned it into, oh, he's pressed, haha.
Sure.
oh. Okay. Anyways,
Next.
Yo, chat.
Next.
What?
Yo, moving on. Maxwell Wiafi, can y'all check this chick on comparing Islamic and extremists with the whole religion of Islam? She talking out her ass with this one, shaming the whole religion. Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, that was kind of
I
crazy.
didn't mean
Yeah,
to
it's
shame
wild.
you guys. Honestly,
I mean, you basically were like, hey, Islam is filled with paranoia towards females.
I
And I
said
try to
that.
explain to you that, listen, every religion has always repressed female beauty and sexuality to
I
some
said
degree.
that because the Twin Towers in America, they said they promised them some number of versions.
Yeah,
which
but that's
had-
one event,
Comparing
though.
extremists
Extremists
to the
Islam,
entire
yeah.
religion.
Oh, okay. So correct me. I'm sorry
We did.
when I did say that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear nothing about extremists or none of that.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to tell what I was trying to let you know is that you're trying to pick out Islam, but every religion from the beginning of time has repressed female sexuality. And yes,
it's
extremists
true.
are a very small. I'm really shocked that I even have to explain this, but extremists are a
Yeah.
very small percentage of the entire Islamic population.
You have to explain it because I'm not really a religious person as a whole. So I would.
But
want
you're
to
using it to formulate your arguments.
Why speak on Islam if you don't know about Islam?
Dick eating, bro.
because what I know about what I've heard about Islamic and how I'm just speaking of the knowledge that I know. If you have to correct me, then you do so.
Do you or do you not know about religion? Because she's honestly confusing me.
The knowledge that I speak, this is proven. You can search it up. The virgins, it's all proven. I'm not going to.
Myron already explained that those are extremist ideals and don't correlate with Islam as a whole.
Speak out of my butt of imaginary scenarios. I just don't do that. So yeah,
We kind of
You
already
kind
have a
of already
bit.
just did though.
With all
Search
due
up-
respect, you kind of have.
Because
Like,
Christians in the back in the day, Catholics kill people, you know, for the church.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that all Christians do that.
Oh, okay, that's true. But that is
if
true. that
anything,
you're
more
saying
people have
that.
died because of the church than anything.
Yeah,
But
Christians
then,
have killed way more.
of course. But you know how you guys are kind of coming off. You guys are kind of coming off already as just saying one thing and making it for everybody. So I'm already having that energy of
She's talking about speaking in generalities.
if I see a group of people or whatever, I'm gonna think that for everybody else since you guys are already doing that.
Well,
So
there's a
that's
big
why-
difference. We speak in generalities of the general population. We don't
Yeah.
speak about a religion and attribute one small percentage of extremists to the entire religion. There's
It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
what we're doing versus what you're doing is completely different.
Modern day and extremists will be feminism because that's extremists. They're doing their actions to extreme to prove a point, and that's what extremists does for Muslim and religious cultures. Period. So
She doesn't realize it, but later on she calls feminism a cult.
yes, that could be compared. Feminism is a form of extremist in the modern day.
Is that a religion?
No, it's not a religion, but it's
Okay,
a
then.
cult. It's cult-like. Extremists, are that a religion or is it a cult-like?
Wait, what? Run that back real quick.
Feminism is a form of extremist in the modern day.
Is that a religion?
No, it's not a religion, but it's
Okay,
a
then.
cult. It's cult-like.
We're talking about religion here, but okay.
No,
There's
we were
a lot
talking
of
about extremists.
similarities.
We were talking about extremists just now.
All right.
I mean,
I saw we.
Oof. Sheesh.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost as fuck.
yeah. I mean, okay,
At this point,
Okay.
we all are.
okay.